Hi viewers, and welcome back to Ohole So Nice, Namibia's first speed dating show. So, as you guys saw last time, Kevo was on a date with Ms. Keisha, and that was a very, very, very interesting date. But before we follow through, let's just watch his intro a little bit.
Hi there, my name is Kevin Kimaro, but if you follow the entertainment scene in Namibia, you most probably know me by Kevo Maro. I'm going to start by telling you a little bit about Kevin first. Let's just say I like to separate the two. I'm a 22-year-old architecture student, raised in a Vambo home, but of half Tanzanian blood. I grew up in the north, later on moved to Swakopmund for high school, and now I'm based in Windhoek. Apart from that, I believe looking good is feeling good. So I try to have a simple but still jiggy sense of style. I'm still trying to find what's for me, but I think I have an idea. At some point, maybe, just maybe, I might even consider getting into designing my own clothes. But who knows? When I'm not in studio making music, I'm probably with my friends, my team, or family. I prefer to keep a small circle. I'm just really big on protecting my energy like that. Music is one of my mediums of expression, so you'll probably find me putting a lot of time into it. Be it listening to it, which I can't go a day without, by the way. Rehearsals or just actual gigs. It's a pretty big part of my life. I'm an ambivert, hence why I keep a small circle, but perform in front of really large crowds sometimes. I love people with good energy, but I really enjoy quality time to myself. So I guess that's where the balance comes in. I draw inspiration from literally everything, which is probably why I'm always eager to experience new things, be it places or people. So chances are that every day around me will come with new adventures and surprises. All in all, I can't wait to learn more about you. If this happens to be a new experience for you, don't worry, I've never speed dated either. We'll do it together.
So viewers, on today's episode, Kevo will be having his final blind date. And after this date, he will be making his final decision as to who is going to be the lovely lady that's going to be going on the final date with him. So basically, he's going to be choosing his favorite date out of all the dates that he has went on. So today, he's going to be on a date with Tangi. So let's just see what that is going to be about. I'm so excited to see what the last date is going to look like.
Hello, my name is Tangi Shivute. I am 22 years old. I'm a media student at the University of Namibia, majoring in public relations and copywriting. When I'm not busy with school, I do a little bit of photojournalism and writing. My hobbies include resting, sleeping, shopping, cooking. So I'm on a blind date with Kevo Maro, and there's a new experience, so hopefully it will be a pleasant one.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm good. I'm glad you're smiling from the jump already. Why is that?
It's a nervous thing.
Oh, so it's like your coping mechanism?
Yes.
It's a very good one.
Thank you.
I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah. What's your name?
Tangi.
Tangi.
Yes.
Okay, nice to meet you, Tangi.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from? Yeah, man. I always ask because, like, when the girls are trained dribblers, man, they, like, gonna fold you up real fast. All the homies know.
Initially,
Like, are you born, raised here?
Windhoek, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Wow.
born, raised, schooled, everything.
Wow, I thought you were like a girl from the north.
No,
No, you just gave all those
unfortunately
vibes.
not.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
you wished
That
you were
would be
from there.
nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you have rather preferred that?
Yeah, to have like a different experience, because now it's like you are how old and you're still in Windhoek.
But what tribe are you though?
I am Vambo.
Full Vambo.
Yes.
Okay, then that tells me you're from there. You're just not born there.
Okay.
But like, you're from there. 'Cause
You?
you're Vambo.
How about you?
I'm from the north, born and raised.
Where in the north?
Ashakati. Yeah. You don't know what that is?
Nah, I do.
Okay.
Are you Kwambi? I asked if he's Kwambi because I'm Kwambi, and majority of the time the first reaction you get is, you guys are rude. I don't know, it's like a stereotype thing, and at this point I'm so over it.
Am I Kwambi?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, what are you?
I am Kwanyama Ndonga.
Then how are you from Oshakati?
I don't know. I guess I was born there.
Maybe Enana, Washkango.
I lived in Anana for a while.
Oh,
So I guess that's where the Kwanyama part comes in.
in the Tanzanian part?
Oh, that's entirely a different thing. That's my dad.
Oh,
Yeah, that's my dad.
speak Swahili?
A little bit.
I totally stalked his entire Instagram page. After I got the audition video, I just went in and looked, and I was like, okay, could be good for conversation.
Little bit.
I know one word,
What word?
mambo.
Away? At least she knew a little something, you know? She came ready. She knew where I was from, like, a little bit. And she knew one word, but it's still effort. Yeah, that's a greeting, but it's a good one, though. Mm-hmm. I could say VP, you say salama, that's like
Oh,
casual
yeah.
greeting. So you just
Yeah.
learned a little something.
I learned the basics, picked up the basics, but then
From where?
here and there, everywhere,
Oh, you know,
I
like,
have a habit of picking up like the barest minimum of languages, just like from shows and
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah,
you speak of shows, like what's that about? Like what shows exactly? You mean like TV shows?
I used to watch a lot of Generations as a kid. So like I picked up on Zulu,
Mm.
and yeah.
Okay.
Right now I'm just rewatching Modern Family because nothing else is good.
Which one is Modern Family? I swear the name sounds very familiar. I know it. I watch so many things. I feel like I hardly grasp much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it with the like white family, the funny white family?
It's a mixture. They're a
Okay.
white family with a Spanish mother, and
I know it. Yeah, the weird Spanish mother.
that is the weirdest way to describe Modern Family. A white family with a Spanish mother. No. Even I was off on that one, but yeah.
With the weird fat kid.
Oh, okay.
That one?
You nailed it.
I knew it. I just couldn't pinpoint which one it was exactly, but I have an idea. And as soon as she said Spanish mom, I was like, yeah, there we go, that's the one.
You nailed that
Yeah,
one.
there we go.
Yeah.
Fat is a rude word. That is very rude.
Mm,
I take
Well.
that back.
you take it back. Okay,
Yeah.
what would you call him? Chubby?
Chubby kid. Chubby is cute.
Chunky?
Chunky chubby. That's cute.
Well-rounded.
think?
My
Ne?
high school teacher actually said, you don't call a woman fat, she's a well-rounded. I was like,
That's a good way to
that's
put
a
it.
good one actually.
I don't think I've ever called a woman fat.
At least he's well-mannered. Y'all are the ones that
I
say
hope I
thick.
haven't. She's
She's
thick.
thick.
She's a thickie. I don't know. That's. I feel like that's a good way to put it across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
So you do music?
I do actually,
Why?
because it's more like my medium of expression. I find that I express myself better when I'm doing music. Like in every way, problems, happiness, just emotions in general.
What type of music do you do? Like the genre?
I'm mostly like focused on hip hop. But like new age hip hop. It's not like with a twist to it, you know. Yeah, no, she's definitely not a hip hop head, and I could see she was trying, but she seemed very uninterested. And I don't know, man, that's like a very important, like I will have like a seminar and like school you on hip hop every day if you're not about it like that. That's how important hip hop is to me. So I don't know, we'll see. No, because hip hop is such a broad genre
Yeah.
that when you say hip hop, everybody thinks you're there like, but it's not always like that. Sometimes I incorporate a little bit of singing in there just to mix it up. What do you listen to?
What do I listen? I listen to everything that's good. Honestly, like I will not be like, this particular person is my favorite artist. No.
Anything can be good though, depending on who's listening to it.
I know,
So
but
what
like
do
you'll
you
find me
consider
listening
good?
to country music, you'll find me listening to quite... Actually, my favorite Namibian artist is Tata Buti because of the consistency. The man has been consistent with what he does from jump.
Okay.
So I'm just like, everyone else is moving into house and experimenting with a little bit of hip hop, but he knows exactly what
he wants
he's
to do.
doing, and he executes every time. And the whole October launches every year, never disappoints.
Yeah, no, Tata Buti's a goat. The goat. So she gets extra points on that. But he's still not hip hop. But oh well. Okay, I think there's no lie inside there. I've listened to Tata Buti from like a very young age. So I've always been kind of following his wave. Also I have some favorite songs, so we share common ground on that. What do you do? Like school, you do work?
I am a media student, third year at UNAM.
Okay.
I also do a bit of photojournalism and writing. In my free time, I pretend to be a photographer. Okay, I'm joking, but yeah, I'm still not like confident enough to be like, yeah, I'm a photojournalist. Still working up to it. Freelance stuff.
Is that what you always wanted to do though?
Yeah, I'm actually majoring in PR, although I've always wanted to be a journalist from jump.
Okay.
But, you know, economical circumstances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that always comes to play some way, somehow.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, it was good learning about you.
Thank you, you too.
So, as you may or may not have seen, there are cards laid out on the table. These cards are question cards. So each person gets to pick two to ask the other.
Shall I let you go first?
Let me go first this time.
All right.
On this one. What is your usual type on paper?
On paper? Like, what do they mean on paper? I could just tell you my usual type. Definitely somebody who's intellectual.
Now you're just copying my answers.
No, but for real, I was always going to say that. You know, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to be with somebody that I can't hold a conversation of substance with.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't been with, and I don't think I'll start anytime soon because I'm growing. I just kind of pick up on what I want when I'm with the person, but I don't have like a specific type. They asked me like what type, what am I looking for when I came here. I was like, just bring people, bro.
As long as they have arms and legs.
Exactly. We'll figure it out through the process.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting one.
All right, cool. If you had to go anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
The funny part is I've actually thought about this, and it's so planned out that it will make me seem psychotic. But I want to go to Arusha, Tanzania. And that is simply because...
Okay, see, you thought I was copying it first. Now this is, like how am I not supposed to think this is
it's simply
a whole
because,
situation?
Like, the reason is stupid, but I want to name my first kid after that place.
Arusha?
So, yes.
Okay.
I find it pretty.
I've been there.
No.
Yeah, twice.
Is it pretty?
It's pretty.
See?
Zanzibar's prettier, but it's still pretty. I have family there.
All of you are going to Zanzibar, so I don't...
I think Zanzibar's like, when everybody hears Tanzania, they're like,
it's the first thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now that you say Arusha, I can tell you actually want to go there because nobody would just like from the
randomly
town, you know.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. I've thought about it so much.
It's cool though.
Let's see. If you could change anything about your date style, what would it be?
Your style.
Your.
Yeah.
Your dates
Yeah.
style.
So
Hi, I've been
you
out of
watch
school
that.
for too long.
I don't know. I would say
Insult me, we will fight.
I'm not about to insult.
will fight.
I'm very nice. I think you tick all the boxes.
Oh,
Yeah, like
now you're just being flattering for no reason.
no, but like I think I said it before. Like black, if you make black work, like simple,
Thank you.
that's just cool. Also like the watch, the chain there.
Thank you.
I like what you're doing there. Also your piercing, and you have great skin, by the way. Just wanted to put it out, out there.
It's the water.
Is it? You drink a lot of it, don't
Definitely
you?
the water. And the jeans, but
Right.
let's pretend I put in effort.
Bet. What is the first thing you look at when you see someone of the opposite sex?
The way they're dressed and their hands. Hands tell a lot about somebody's hygiene.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have that little, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a no. And when it comes to dressing, your guys and Javianas.
Oh my god.
Like a person would be so well put together from head to ankle, and then Javianas, and you're just like, yeah, I'm a head out. No.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely hands and an outfit that is not.
So what would you say
having
about mine then?
It's well put together.
Thank you.
Yes.
I didn't try, but thank you.
The jeans though.
Wow,
It's the zipper for me.
these are my favorite jeans though.
It's the zipper for
Oh,
me.
the zipper is for convenience.
You need to breathe in your trousers. Like,
But I am though.
okay, is it comfortable?
Very.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's made just for me.
Then, yeah,
Tailor-made.
it's all about comfort.
I guess. I mean, my hands have gotten compliments before. I'm not going to show you though.
You have that pinky thing, don't you?
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Okay,
I
then
don't
you're
do
good.
that.
You're good.
Nah, we keep it clean, keep it simple.
Yeah. But just like, I'm not completely hating on Javianas. Like, there's certain places where you can go with your pluggies. It's fine.
Like, wait.
I don't know, Kapana, random
Okay.
day. But like, if,
Just not on a date.
yes, don't do
Yes.
that. I will go home.
I don't think I will understand.
I will
anybody
stand up
coming.
and go.
Okay.
That's always my go-to. I'm going home.
I personally can never walk out of the house with Javianas. I can't do that.
Why?
It's just not in me. Because I don't know. I think being with my friends a lot, because I work with my friends, they put this idea in my head of everywhere I go, I'm representing my brand.
Exactly.
So it's like myself, but also my brand. So I have to look presentable all the time.
An outfit is essential to a person's first impression.
Yes.
That's a quote from somebody.
I'll
It's not
take
my
it.
words.
Okay, no problem. We'll take it. It was nice talking to you,
Same here.
seeing you. You are great company.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I think we just flowed through it. I'm not even nervous, and I'm nervous for every single day.
Me neither. I stopped smiling out of nerves and I'm just smiling generally.
Just because.
Yeah.
I like that you're smiling. I like that. I like when somebody comes and just kind of smiles naturally
Yeah.
because of the conversation we're having.
Yeah, usually my face is like,
Okay.
when someone, why are you angry? I'm not angry, I'm just quiet. What do you mean?
Is it the resting?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
What is your stance on the legalization of abortion?
Okay. That's a very long debate, actually. My stance. I think you give every person, the choice to actually decide for themselves. However, I also especially for women, I think you should give every woman the choice to decide for herself. Especially if she's of age, right? But this is where I come in with something that might be unpopular, deemed unpopular in some way, but I feel like it's something we should consider speaking of. I just think it's a conversation that some of us aren't ready to have. You don't make a baby alone. You don't make a baby alone. So I feel like, isn't it important to be able to include who you made that baby with in a decision like that, right? Because when you have the baby, you want to have that person around. When you decide you don't want to have the baby, suddenly you want to make the decision alone. It doesn't make sense. However, I think the choice should be given. What is your stance?
I personally think of abortion as health care.
Okay.
Rather, because whether it's legalized or not, it's still happening.
Right.
And the more it's happening illegally, the more women are dying because of backdoor abortions. And also, majority of the time when someone decides they're going to go through with an abortion, the person they made the child with is usually not in the picture.
Okay,
or they're the ones who press for it to happen. And I feel like at this point, it's a conversation that should be considered from a health stance and not a religious standpoint and not, you know, traditionally we don't do this in Africa or we are a Christian country. It's like people know how to say my body, my choice to things like vaccines, but how come women are not being given that my body, my choice option when it comes to whether I want to carry a baby or not?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I think we share the same views on that part, but how do you feel about actually including the male counterpart
Of
in that
course,
situation?
you can include the male, although
Can.
you should.
Okay.
You should.
Okay.
And of course, it should be like a mutual agreement,
Yeah.
which statistically, majority of the time, it's always yes, get rid of it, mark a plan. You know, but in many cases, I feel like it's my body. And sometimes it's an accident. Condom breaks, I get pregnant even though I'm not ready or I took the precaution, you know. So, yeah, I think the conversation should be had, but I think the woman's choice
should always take lead.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I think we have a bit of a different stance there on it, but you know, that's your opinion, and this is mine. I think I respect yours, and I respect because you kind of telling me where you're coming from with it. So yeah, that's a wrap, I guess.
Sure. So the experience was interesting. Definitely out of my comfort zone. I would never do this under any other circumstances. But yeah, at least he was a good conversationalist and he had strong opinions on the topics that were asked. So that's refreshing. Yeah, like he looks like somebody you would judge completely differently if you just looked at him physically. But once he started talking, it's something like different that came through. So I definitely enjoyed it. Yeah.
I think the date was okay. You know, it wasn't like, oh wow, blow my mind kind of date. But it was a decent, like one of those decent first dates where you're like, you know, like we can come back and see how it works out after. But it wasn't like mind-blowing. But she's pretty cool though, you know. I don't know where the shift was. Maybe we just don't have many of the same interests. So we were talking about what anybody would basically talk about, like on a first date. But that spark, like this, wasn't like entirely there. I think she would say the same, but she would make like a pretty cool friend. Like I wouldn't mind having like a friend like her. She would be cool. I'm not friend zoning her, I'm just saying, like, it could go either way. This is like a first date. Yeah.
I'm very excited, guys. Now I'm even more excited to see who he's going to choose, because that date was very interesting. It was also very different because each date I keep thinking that I've seen all of it. And then the next date I think, oh wow, I definitely haven't seen it all, right? So guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. So stay tuned until we see who Kevo decides to take on his final date.